I'm gonna read it and with us. I'm gonna compose an eulogy for your brain cells, okay?
Yeah, please do that. Make it pretty.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll try my best.
Take some inspiration from John Keats.
Okay.
No, Ruby Coffee.
Yeah. Cause like, who is John Keats, huh?
Yeah,
Ruby Corso. One.
This is for you, Ruby.
Love you, Ruby.
Spring is beautiful, I must say. There are yellow flowers, there are purple flowers, and there are pink flowers in my garden, and there are just flowers everywhere, and there are petals everywhere on the ground. And the grass feels new. There are squirrels everywhere. That's the best part. I know there are squirrels all around the year here, but spring squirrels feel nice. Am I being obnoxious? Does that make sense? Spring squirrels. I don't even know if that's a thing. Sometimes I feel like I'm really weird. Never mind. Hey, it's currently 1 a.m. You can hear dogs barking. And talking feels very weird, especially talking to a camera, because I don't have the habit of talking to a camera, and I might appear to be very lame or chaotic or goofy, but just bear with me. So, these are my journals, and I thought I would talk about them a bit, because journaling is something that has like really helped me, and it feels very sacred to me right now, because I cannot live without my main journal. I got into the habit of journaling like just a few months ago, but I can already see a lot of improvement in myself, in the way I process emotions and I face things, because I wasn't a journal person before. Writing things down seemed to be very uncomfortable to me, because as a kid I got into this unconscious habit of hiding things from myself. When it came to certain emotions or feelings or thoughts or certain incidents or memories that would hurt me, I would just push it all deep inside. I thought I was getting rid of them by getting over them, but that wasn't the case, because as I got into therapy like 3 or 4 years back, things started to like come out all over again in the form of flashbacks or memories triggered by the most random things, or dreams or real nightmares, and I would have to relive them all over again. So I wanted to like find an outlet for all of them, and I thought the only way to do that was to face things finally, and journaling was one way I could do it. I mean, I feel like it was the best way that I could do it. So I tried journaling. So this is my main journal, and I don't follow a certain pattern, a format or any prompt, but I do one thing. I start every journal entry in a very chaotic way, because I I just let myself write everything that comes to my head, anything and everything. I don't necessarily try to be poetic unless it comes very natural to me. Sometimes my journal entries start in a very poetic way, but sometimes it doesn't, because when there are like a lot of thoughts and a lot of things happening in my brain, it's just chaotic, and I let myself be chaotic. I don't try to be like, oh, I need to be very positive about this, I have that, I have this, I have so many things, I have a lot of privileges, I have so many people who care about me, so I shouldn't be feeling this way, I don't have the right to feel this way, I should be positive about it. I let myself sit with my emotions, however difficult or heavy they are. I just sit with them and I write them down. So my journal entries start in a very chaotic way. But what I do is I end every journal in a positive note, because that is something that I got from Taylor Swift. You know, if you see her journal entries that I posted online, you can see how even though she doesn't feel very confident in things at that moment, she somehow convinces herself to be confident about it or hopeful about it at the end. It's like fake it till you make it. So this is my rough note. So I don't know if this was there in all schools, but the school that I studied in, we had to keep a rough note. It was compulsory. Although it felt like a headache back then because it meant that I had to carry another book in my already heavy backpack, but I still keep a rough note, so I guess that helped me. So this is where I dump my brain. All my brain cells are here. I have a lot of things on songwriting, lyric ideas and song ideas and poetry ideas, and I also take a lot of notes. I used to take a lot of notes on music theory when I first started learning music, which is like very memorable to go through. And I take notes on photo editing, video editing, color grading, and all that. I know, old school. I take notes in a physical book. I like it. So this is my third one. So I turned this into like a commonplace book, a replacement for my phone. One day I thought, it just hit me. I'm like, what if I lose my phone? Because I have a lot of ideas, lyric ideas, and literally my whole career, my whole life lies in my phone. And it kind of scared me. I'm like, what if I lose my phone? Everything is gonna be lost. My second brain is gonna be lost. Honestly, my current brain, because a lot of my memories and everything are stored in there. So what if I lose it? And although this is very subjective, I think it is very agreeable that a book is very much reliable than a phone. So now when I have an idea or anything that I want to write down in my notes app, I don't reach for my phone. I take out this book. So I have like some quotes from Swan's Way or any book that I read, and some chord progressions of songs that I keep forgetting. And I have some YouTube video ideas, and when I wanted to like take notes on certain articles that I read, I would naturally go for my notes app. But now I have it here, and I'm really happy about it because it's more reliable and things to do, which is funny because I haven't done anything in it. It saves me a lot of time. I mean, I do know that it is very time consuming for me to write it down physically, but it helps me a lot because I don't go into the vicious cycle of grabbing my phone for something else and forgetting what I actually took it out for, and I end up scrolling for hours mindlessly. I don't do that anymore. So I feel satisfied and really happy.